You know, we have a lot of stuff left to do, and not a whole lot of fragments left to do it. So, I don't know. Anyway, hello and welcome back to Zero Escape 0 times 11, where last time we played through a legitimately pretty awesome fragment. This game's been kind of hit or miss so far. Some fragments are awesome, some are not. Generally speaking, the story has been all over the place, and the characters are also but the last fragment was legitimately pretty damn good. Legitimately, genuinely very, very impressed with the last fragment. So, I have high hopes moving forward. Well, okay, maybe not high hopes, but I now know that this game is capable of reaching high levels of quality, so we'll see how this goes. But the choice is now out of my hands. I've been able to choose what fragment I wanted to do for the entire game up until this point, but the only fragment we have available to us is this one. We don't have anything else. Everything's already done. We can't do any more. So now all we have left to do. Well, okay, for right now, I'm assuming we're gonna unlock something after we complete this fragment. But for this moment, I only have one fragment to choose from, and it's this D team fragment right here. So let's just jump here and get started. What's this one gonna be called? Ring of Fire, Death Hill, Transporter. All right. I would not have seen that one coming. Great way to start out.
Where's Vi?
I don't see her. She could have woken first and wandered up.
This had better not be during the timeline post her death, because that would suck. She's the best part of D Team.
Off.
Sigma? Sigma!
Huh?
Like, without Phi to bind these two together, I don't care about either of them.
It's after midnight now.
Because, like, okay, I get that maybe, like, there isn't a whole lot there between Phi and Diana yet, but there's clearly something. There were fragments, pun fully intended, maybe not pun, but whatever, fragments there in an earlier episode where her and Diana shared a moment. There was something there. So it may not be fully developed yet, but there's clearly something there that they're going for. So she has that, and then of course, Phi and Sigma have their development from Virtue's Last Reward. Individual, so she has connections between the two of them and is therefore the glue that binds these two together. Without her here, there's really no reason for these two to get along at all. So,
Don't tell me the year turned over.
I'm kind of not looking forward to a Phi-less D team.
2028, but
2029. How long have we been asleep then?
my last memory was 10 and a half hours ago.
You're talking about the vote at 1330?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we've only been sleeping, though. We could have woken up several times.
You're saying the amnesia drug made us forget.
Well, better start looking for Phi.
Yes, you're right.
I guess we're doing the thing where we check every single goddamn room again. Because I definitely didn't have enough of that in the first two games. What? What is this?
This is the last of the rooms.
That Phi. Where'd she go?
Welcome to the transporter room.
Oh, fun.
Zero.
I can only assume you are searching for
Like, I'm sorry, what is that? What are these things?
something. If you'd like to learn their whereabouts, do as I say.
Damn it! So what are your orders?
First, I shall explain the room to you. As the name suggests, this room contains a device called a transporter. It was discovered roughly 140 years ago, in the year 1888.
Missing 1885 by 3 years.
At the South Pole, a German expedition was exploring the area. At one point, they became lost, and subsequently stumbled upon it. The device was carefully transported to their homeland, researched in secret. What they eventually uncovered was the fact that the device was not made by man.
What?
Perhaps it came from
What?
a distant planet
What?
or some alternate.
You can't be
Regardless,
Game?
they determined the intelligence that created it far
No, absolutely not. No, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You did not just do that, Game. Game, you did not. You are not going down the route of aliens. You're not doing that. You're not doing that, Game. No, absolutely. Game, I just got done praising you. Really, really, really heavily praising you, actually. I just got done calling your last fragment awesome. You do not want to lose that praise by introducing aliens, intergalactic beings into this universe. You already have enough, Game. You already have spy organizations, terrorists blowing up places, you have religious fanatics, you have people jumping between time periods, and a bunch of other nonsense. You have sentient robots, you have a bunch of other nonsense. You are seriously going to add artifacts discovered from intergalactic beings. Really? That's the route you want to take this game? Oh no.
vast fact of humans. Despite not understanding how it worked, they figured out what it was used for. This device is capable of transporting things through space-time.
Of course it is.
Why it was named Transporter. But its construction is much different from what you'd normally expect. If you look toward the back left corner, you'll see something resembling a tree root. This is the nucleus of the transporter and controls its function. And to your right, you should be able to see two objects that look like beds. These are called input pods. Look further right. The two objects similar to chrysalides are the export pods. In the back is a large container called the material tank. Inside is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, a variety of chemical elements that exist on Earth, stored individually. You use it as follows. First, place the material to be transferred into the input pod. We'll call it X to simplify matters. Next, select the location of transfer on the pod console. Pulling the lever will cause the input pod to begin scanning. This scan reads the exact placement of each atom that makes up Object X. The obtained data travels through space-time directly to the transfer point's nucleus. That nucleus will then analyze it. It will send the necessary elements from the material tank to the export pod and recreate Object X's original form precisely. Essentially, it acts as an atomic-level 3D printer. A massive amount of energy is required to do a transfer. Once a transportation has occurred, it takes roughly 10 months to recharge. The device cannot be used during that time. A variety of objects can be placed in the same pod, however. In order to transfer a human, each pod must only hold one body within it. Two or more people cannot go into a single pod. It is very difficult to recreate individual brains and proteins. I obtained this machine back in 2009. It had been stored in a U.S. research facility. American troops had confiscated it after the German loss during World War II. My explanation ends here. There is a special characteristic about this device, however. This transporter is not simply a device that allows you to teleport. What is transferred is only the atomic data. The object itself does not get transported. Furthermore, that data travels through space-time. It does not just go to the past or present, but also...
Oh, great. That's not gonna make things infinitely more complicated than they already are.
Now, my instructions. Currently, no power runs through the transporter nucleus. It is completely stopped. If you are able to restart it, you may obtain that which you desire. Well, I know you'll do your best. Good luck to you.
So now we're doing 3D printer transportation device from aliens. Yep. Okay. What is all this? Was this a card? Flower card. Do I have to pick them all up? 3 moons card. Okay. We're gonna have to pick them all up. All right, great. Let's pick up all the. No, not the menu. Pick up everything. That's a lot of cards. Okay. How many? Good God, there are so many. There's so many freaking cards. Okay. Well, let's just pick them all up, and then we'll. No, I don't want to zoom in on anything yet. I didn't see these in the cutscene, but I certainly saw them once we loaded into the area. Okay. I'm just picking up everything I possibly can. I don't know what we're gonna use these for. Still more. I see some on the tables as well, so I'm gonna make sure I grab these. Everything's on the floor. Okay, so now I'll pick up. I guess I'll pick up you. I see. Okay. What do you mean I don't see anything useful? What? There's a card right there. What do you? Okay, fine. I'll grab these first. Okay. And can I seriously not grab this? What? There's a card right there. Oh, now you can grab the card. Okay, so what is it? That's a total of 13 cards. Okay. Great. I saw something. I think I saw something on the wall in the cutscene saying place card here. Right here. Place cards here. Okay. It says place cards here. Let's try to use this card. Let's go ahead. Oh, do I have to do it with every single one? Do I have to do it with every single one? Why would you design a game like this? Like, this isn't even a story problem. This is like from a player perspective, from an aspect of game design. Why would you make your player have to individually scan all 13 cards? When they don't have to be in a specific order, it's just scan them all. Why would you make me scan them individually? And if you're gonna say, oh well, players can pick up the cards individually and then scan them all, and then they may not have them all at one time to scan them. Okay, you know how to fix that problem? Make it so that you can only scan them if you have them all, because if nothing special happens in increments of scanners, then you just have to wait until the player has them all to let them scan it. Why? That's just drags it down. Okay, what's that? A book. Let's check it out. Great. This is a hologram stereoscopy. Wow, incredible. This picture in the air. Is it okay to touch? It should be fine, but why? It is only a picture after all. You can't feel it. Isn't poking your hand through the hologram fun? Come on, try it. Okay. Chapter 1. Hair equals 0. Great, I love that chapter. That's my favorite chapter. Great start to the book. I rate a solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Could use more drawings, you know. Great, we read chapter 1. What was the point of that? What the? Something's happening over at the nucleus. I wonder what it is. Let's go see. Bird, bird, bird. Flower, human. Do those match symbols we have? Bird, bird, bird. Flower, human. Okay. Great. But what is... Can we just put any card we want here? Isn't this bracket just about the same size as those cards we found? Let's try putting one here. That was not correct. Okay. So we'll try the bird symbol next. This one right here. Let's try again. That did not work. What just happened? The symbols collided together and the one on the other side disappeared. Does that mean our card was stronger? So do we have to find... Hold on, wait. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to the symbols here. Is this like a hierarchy of things? I don't... Hold on. Let's try the... I guess we'll just try all the ones. So we'll try the We'll try the flower one next. I don't quite get this flower. That did nothing as well. I don't get it. Is there... Did the book tell me something that that I'm not picking up on? Wait, new? Since when was something new? Oh, we unlocked chapter 2. I guess. The alien civilization. Oh, well, this sure would have been helpful before. Okay. The alien civilization that created this transporter utilized 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. The relationships are as follows. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. This looks like so not fun. Okay. So, oh my god. So, moon times moon times moon equals 3 moons. 13 symbols, each one representing a number from 0 to 12. How the hell am I supposed to... Okay, I don't even... Question. I don't even... Okay. Well, we know 1 for... Hold on, let's just... Good god, this is gonna be pain and agony. Okay, so... let's just... write out all the numbers, and then we'll section it off like this. Keep this in its own little thing down here. That's not... I didn't want to write 6 there, I wanted to write 5. This sounds like a lot of not fun things are about to happen. Okay, well, there's 9, 10, 11, 12. We know that the little hair symbol is the, is 0. So we know that much. That part's easy. Because that's what chapter 1 told us. So now let's look at chapter 2 and hope and desperation that we can figure this out. Okay, so 2 moons equals moon times moon. 3 moons equals... Moon times moon times moon equals 3 moons. So whatever this... Okay, so... I think we found a starting point, because whatever this value is, it has to be less than 12. This has to be less than 12. So... It can't be 0, because we already know what 0 is. 1... It can't be 1, because if we multiply 1 for all these, and it can't be both this and that, so it's not... that. 2 times 2 times 2 times 4 times 2. Okay, so it's 8. It could be 8, or sorry, this could be 8, this could be 2. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. It can't be that because that's too big. So it has to be, so this has to be 2. Okay, so 1 moon is 2. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. Wait, can I open the, you think I can open the memo from in here? I doubt it, but I'm going to try anyway. And make this much easier. I figured as much. Okay. So this is going to be a pain, but it's fine. So this is gonna be 1 moon. Excuse my artwork, rather the utter lack thereof. We're just doing what we can here. So this is, they look like bananas. Green bananas. So there's 3 moons for 8 and 1 moon for 2. So there's that at least. So then we can also use that to determine that, I guess I should probably put that together. That 2 moons would so 4 is 2 moons. So there's that at least. We're getting somewhere. So now what else we got? Actually, let's do the same thing with the humans. So the people here, one person times 1 person equals 2 persons, 2 people. The problem there is that, so it can't be 0 for the same reasons that this can't be 0. It can't be 1 for the same reason this can't be 1. It can't be 2 because this is 2. 3 times 3 would be 9. And it can't be 4 because that's too big. So this has to be 3 and this has to be 9. Excuse me, okay. So this actually, it looked intimidating at first, but this actually isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. What can we do I'm just gonna do a stick figure. There's my pathetic stick figure right there. Looks like he's extending his chest to the sky. Or he's opening his heart to the sky. That's what that looks like right there. Okay, so then this would be just more of the same. Again, excuse my artwork. Rather the utter lack thereof. We're thinking practicality here just so I know what this is. Okay. So now, were those the only 2 values in here? Is it just people and moons? Because if it is, then... Okay, no, there's one more thing. but this, we can save this one for last, because we already know everything else, and this, then whatever's left has to be this one, so we can just do the other one. So this is 2 times 3, so that's 6. What else do we have? 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so this is 6 and this is 12. And now, okay, so let's go put those there. Open this up. So 6 is what's it? 6 is freaking moon, a moon times a person, and then 12 is a person times 2 moons. So those are all the things we know, but we still need 7, 1, 5, 10, and 11. 1, 5, 7, 10, and 11. Which is still a lot that we haven't accounted for yet. Okay, let's go back and look at the book. It is just chapter 2, right? Can I scroll? I can't scroll. So it's just what's on this page. Oh wait, this is even easier than I thought, because I didn't even see that. This is just an equation set equal to itself, which means it has to be an even number. But 10's the only even number left, which means that this has to be 5. So the star is 5, and star times moon is 10. So the star is that's not a star, but it's gonna have to do. No, I'm gonna do a better star than that. There we go. There's our star. This is our star right here. And then star times moon has to be 10. So now it's down to 1, 7, and 11. Hold on, wait. I think we might be onto something. There were only ever 3 patterns that appeared on this thing over here. It was the bird, it was the circular one, and it was the flower. So, what do you think the odds are that we have to use that information to figure out what's left? So this is the sun card, the Birdman card, and the flower card. I think we have to play a little rock paper scissors type thing here to try to figure out which ones how they rank least to greatest. Then based on how they rank least to greatest, we can figure out which one's left. Okay. So we'll play flower. Okay. So flower is greater than the sun. Let's get the bird out. I said let's get the bird out. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, so bird. That's some luck. Can we get a different one, please? Okay, we're not gonna get a different one. Okay, fine. So let's get the sun out instead. Right there. Okay, so flower is greater than the sun. Okay. You know what? Fine. Okay, so let's just open up the memo. Okay. Since we can't get another value out of the bird, we're just gonna do trial and error. It's either sun, flower, bird, or bird, sun, flower. So first we're gonna try sun. There's our sun. Here we'll try flower here, and then we'll try bird. There's our bird. We'll try bird here. So with this in mind, I'm actually gonna take a picture of this in my iPad, so I can just refer to it quickly, so that I don't have to bother committing this to memory. Okay. So there we go. So now that we have this, I think we have enough information to go over to the Book of Life over here, or whatever, and go to the question. Okay, so so you go here. Assuming we're correct, this is gonna be the sun. This is the moon. We know that with confidence. Person is number 3. The double moon is 4. Again, star has to be this. You're here. If we're correct, then this is the flower, and this is definitely 12. And if we're correct, this is this, which would then put this here, this here, and then this here. Are we correct? Yes! Oh! That was awesome! That was actually really, really cool to figure out. The puzzles have been getting better. They started off really easy, but they've been getting better. They've been getting progressively better. Maybe it took 16 episodes, but we're getting somewhere. Chapter 3. This is just the answer sheet. That's just the answer sheet. Chapter 4. In order to operate the nucleus, 4 cards must be placed in the sensor. The Alien Society has 2 methods for expressing numbers, however. By converting the number symbols displayed by the nucleus to a second format, you will determine the correct cards to place. Okay, how do we do that exactly? Oh, this time the monitor on the machine over there turned on. Okay, so let's go check it out. What is this? Something's on the monitor. I think it's displaying the object it's going to make. It's a 3D printer after all. Does that mean it's going to make it now? I think so. Let's try it. Okay. I guess we'll print it. We have decagon reels. Great. But there's still there were still symbols left. And there's a different thing this time. So is it going to give us something else? Maybe. Okay, let's print it. Also, no 3D printer works that fast. We almost have a full inventory, by the way. What now? Where do we have to use this information exactly? I don't have the slightest idea. Where? Wait, did they go in here? They might fit in here. Let's try to put the reels we found in this machine. Does have 4 reels, so it should fit. Yep, okay. The tridecagon reels, the tridecagon reels are in place in the vertical axis, but now we need to put the other one, just to get through all our cards first. Right there. So that does that. And then can we turn it on? That did nothing. So we need to find a series of inputs. Let's go back and read. Let's go back and read the book again so I can get a greater sense of what it was trying to tell me. Book is over. Oh, there's something new. Great, lovely. Okay. Chapter 5. The alien civilization lines of symbols as a means of multiplication. Therefore, the nucleus symbols must be multiplied together to obtain the answer. But what about the numbers in a column? Humanity's use of 10 as the decimal base is simply because we had 10 fingers. The intelligent beings in this alternate world have 13 fingers and multiple arms. But then what exactly are the numbers for the other method based on? So, do we just have to... So by that logic, I'm guessing we have to use the symbols that are floating in the air. So I'm guessing what we have to do is multiply these together. And then based on that, like based on the answer we get, we can then put that answer into this machine over here as the symbols, and then use this, and then something's gonna happen there, and then I don't know what to do next. But we'll start simple and work our way up. So 3 birds, that's 11 times 11 times 11. Flower 7. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the calculator. 27,951. Okay. So 27951. That's a moon, a flower, the double person, I think, and then a star and a sun. So can we put that over in here? Let's give it a shot. Time to try this thing again. So okay. So the moon goes here. The flower goes there, followed by double person, a star, and then a sun. And then that gives us the remaining values, which are person, double moon, double person, star, and sun. Okay, now what do we do with that? What do we do with the information? Where does that go? Can we put it in here, maybe? The monitor doesn't display anything. I think it's sent it to the input pods back there. I think it'll power if we restart the nucleus. Okay, great. But where do we... What do we do with this information? It's a gap here. Yeah. Oh, sure. I legit sat here for like... what feels like at least 10 minutes. Trying everything in the room until something happens. But apparently... You have to click between the railings to cause... Okay. Sure. Sure thing. That's... Don't know how I feel about that one there, pal. That's, that one, that's... That was bad. That was not good. That was... I think I did it. Okay. That room was awesome until the very, very end. At the very end, it's like, oh, click the nucleus randomly and cause a secret hidden passage to open up. That was bad.
It worked!
Yes, but
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Q, Mira, Eric. D-Team, Vi. These 6 are now deceased.
what?
It can't be.
The X-Door has been opened and subsequently closed. The successful escapee is Akane Kurashiki. The decision game has now been concluded. Thank you for participating.
This isn't what we wanted to happen. We didn't want this. At all. You tricked us, Zero!
I mean, you two can still escape.
This is
Because
a
Fi's definitely dead. You two can both still... We don't need this anymore. You two can both still absolutely jump in the pod, assuming it actually works, and go back to the surface.
It's gotta be. I refuse to believe this is true.
Sigma!
And where exactly do you think you're going, pal?
Hey, Vi! Where the hell are you?
Dead.
Are you trapped somewhere?
And if you wrote notes to yourself, you would be able to remember this.
You can't speak. Just make a noise. Please, Vi! Please! Answer me, damn it!
Hey, remember how calm Sigma was the other time when they were in a life or death situation? Well, that just got flipped on its head. It's really panicking now. If only you had written a note to yourself so you could remember. Without having to, you know, rely on shifting memories or whatever.
Diana! Hey, what's wrong? You alright?
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with a solid no on that one there, Chief.
You okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Where'd you get the water bottle from?
And Vi? This door will never open again, then.
Yeah.
Why did Akane leave alone?
No idea. There's no way to tell what happened over in Ward C. We only know one thing. Carlos and Junpei are dead. That's it.
So, you believe the announcement?
Well, if what it said earlier is true, then that means Q-Team is dead as well. But unlike C-Team, we can figure out exactly how Q-Team died. They were executed. Likely because of the vote at 1330. Diana, I believe you picked Q-Team then, right?
Yes.
I have no clue. It's been so long since execution. We've been to so many different fragments. I have no idea what timeline we're on anymore.
But
I know. You just did as the note suggested. The real betrayer is Carlos. Not good. It's almost time for us to get injected again.
You know, you have a transporter.
We don't have time to
A
waste.
freshly made transporter.
Come with me.
I don't know where it'll take you. I don't know how you can input coordinates or anything, but you do have a transporter, which conveniently has 2 pods for 2 humans. Although it doesn't actually, now I think about it, doesn't actually help you because it doesn't. I just remembered it's not a teleporter. It's a glorified 3D printer. It creates a copy of yourself outside or wherever you want to. It doesn't actually transport you anywhere, so it's a very misleading name.
What are you doing?
The X store will never open again. Now, all we can do here is just wait to die.
Wait, you don't mean you're planning to transport?
What other choice do we have?
We have one. To wait for Akane. I'm sure the police or a rescue team will...
Can't count on that.
But why?
This is the tree-form timeline, then.
Listen to me, Sigma.
This is not the time for pointless arguing. We are escaping this horrible history. We're going to where Phi exists.
You're not going anywhere.
Sigma?
You're creating another version of yourself to go somewhere.
I've selected the transfer point. All we have to do...
But you aren't the ones who go somewhere. It's a copy of yourself.
We need to run to the input pods.
Wait!
I'm going to go even if you aren't.
What?
I'm starting it. You ready?
Wait, this is a decision? What will you do? Don't transport. Wait, don't transport as in I stay here and he goes? Because that I'd like to see. I'd like to see what happens if she stays and he goes. That I'm curious about. I mean, again, neither of them are going anywhere because if assuming or you can do that? Why would that, what?
Diana! What are you?
That was
to be Zero's trap.
not part of the plan.
A trap?
Don't you think so? Zero's the one who made us start this thing. If we transport now, we'll be doing exactly what Zero wants.
What in the...
I don't know
Those
what's
lightning
going on,
effects are really bad.
Pretty sure we should get out of here. Let's go, Diana.
Great job, Diana. You're gonna blow up the whole base. Imagine spending 40 minutes trying to fix this stupid thing, and then someone just comes along and breaks it. Undoes all that work. Great job. You blew up everyone. Congratulations, Diana. First you let Radical 6 into the world in one timeline, and this timeline you blow everybody up.
Sigma, it's after 0130.
Yeah. Seems it is.
You're not surprised? We didn't.
Why
get
would you?
injected
The
with
game's over.
drugs.
No. I remembered the announcement from earlier.
The decision game has now been concluded.
Oh. The game's already over. So. It'll be fine. Akane will come back.
I wonder. I'm not so sure I believe that.
Well, guess we lose. Okay, well that was, I thought we were gonna get an ending where she stays and he goes. Well, goes as in creates a clone of himself to go somewhere else, but clearly we weren't gonna get that, so. I guess now let's go back in and get the actual ending, which is a lot longer I mean, we knew it was gonna be long, but I don't know what's gonna entail. Let's just jump here and see what awaits us. I did hear Zero correctly, right? He did say you don't actually go anywhere. You just create another version of yourself, an atomic clone, essentially, that goes there for you. I did hear him correctly when he said that, right?
Okay, let's go.
Or maybe it's that your body gets...
hurry.
Like, maybe it's that your original body stays here, but your consciousness still gets transferred to your copy? Maybe. I don't know. We're dealing with alien technology now. We are actually dealing with intergalactic being technology. In a series that has already gone so far off the rails that at this point it's just like... whatever. Next, we'll be hunting for the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. What? That's it? That's it? That's the whole thing? What? No, we must have unlocked something else. We must have unlocked something else. Oh, we just... Okay, so we unlocked a straightforward path with no choices. But we can still jump back here? Oh, it's because, okay. So I'm correct, so I was correct. They aren't going anywhere. They're staying here, but they created another version of themselves that's going to a different place somewhere. Okay. So I was correct. So I did hear correctly. So I guess since this is still the same fragment, we'll just explore, this and see what Diana and Sigma get up to while they're still trapped underneath. Wait, if it's not functional for 10 months, does that mean that they had to, that these versions of themselves had to stay in here for 10 months? Cause, yikes, that's a deep sleep. I mean, not as deep as the second game, but still. Enjoy your nap. Your hair is clipping to the pillow.
What in the world is going on? We went into the input pods, and now we came right back out of the same ones. But not the export pods.
Did you not listen to what the freaking voice said?
Did the process fail?
Did none of you pay attention to what the voice said?
Wait, hold on a sec. Let me think about this for a minute.
It shouldn't take you that long. You do remember what they said, right? They explicitly said you aren't going anywhere. You create a clone.
Yeah, I get it now.
You understand what happened?
Remember what Zero said. This transporter isn't one that simply teleports various objects.
What is transferred?
I'm glad somebody remembered. I don't know how you forgot that incredibly important detail. But to be fair, you should also probably rename it.
My grandma years ago.
You probably shouldn't call it a transporter in that case, because it's not a transporter, it's a glorified 3D printer.
The first time she sent me a fax.
Ah, yes. Yes. Sending a fax. Oh, my favorite pastime.
The paper came back, Sigma. Maybe it didn't go through successfully.
Has anybody ever faxed me? I'm trying to think. Has anybody ever faxed me anything? I don't think so. I know we've had to fax things. Like when I was super young, like documents and things like that. I know we had to fax, like for doctors and things. I think we had to do that when I was super, super young. But I haven't touched a fax machine in at least 10, maybe 15 years. No. Maybe? I don't know. But my grandparents certainly never faxed anything to me because we had the telephone. You know, we had telephone. We had the ability to see each other. You know, we didn't use a goddamn fax machine to communicate.
Successfully. It's the same thing. Just like how the fax doesn't send the actual paper, we too.
Our original body
And if that's true for me, these people were born way later than I was, so there's no way, no.
remain. And only the red data went to the transfer point?
But there's one thing I don't get. Why is this me the one that stays? If our data did end up transferring correctly, it wouldn't have been a surprise to see we were in the transfer point world. So why are we still
Because you're the
here?
initial copy. You're the thing they copied.
Sorry. I know how strange this sounds.
Like if I use a
Clearly an esoteric.
if I use a copy machine, and to copy a paper, copies the papers will be the same, but the copies that come out won't be the same. There'll be a different version of the initial source. It's not the same thing.
Conundrum. Even after thinking extensively on it, I'm not sure I'd figure it out. But I do know one thing for sure. We've run out of cards in our deck.
You're also stuck here forever. So, yeah, that's fun. Like, for instance, if I were to upload my... If I had a way to upload my consciousness and my personality into a computer, you know, full-on Portal 2 style, that upload wouldn't be... I mean, it would this is where things get complicated and really, like... this is a can of worms I don't really want to open right now. But in layman's terms, if I were to upload my personality and consciousness into a computer, it's still technically speaking me. It is my personality, it is my consciousness, it is my thought process and all that in a computer. But I'm still here. The source of me is still in the real world here in my body. So, again, this is really, really existential. I don't really want to go down this route right now. This route right now. But it's just... The point here is that he's the source, so obviously he would stay here. And there's that stupid dog again.
Sigma. It's after 0230. I guess we're not gonna be injected.
Why would you? The
drugs.
game's over. We established this
The
already.
game is over.
Yes, correct.
There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Correct. There you go, absolutely.
Akane will come back.
I wouldn't count on it. I mean, doesn't she have it? Wasn't the whole... I did not mean to... No. I did not mean to open this. Wasn't... Sure. Wasn't the whole point of this to stop the virus from getting out? Doesn't she have a team of people that she's relying on to make this work? Where... Shouldn't...
Then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma?
And again, if this thing is supposed to be... Like, if it's supposed to be unoperational for 10 months after you use it, then does that mean they were asleep for 10 months?
Do you want to try again?
Because if so, that would put them in November right now, right?
Try what?
Turning on the transporter.
It's pointless. We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Once a transportation has occurred,
Okay, never mind. So they weren't asleep for 10 months, they just can't use it for 10 months, okay.
So, what should we do for now?
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
How long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
How wonderfully convenient. Exactly enough for the transporter to work again, except, oh wait, it won't matter, because it's still not gonna get you out of here. It just creates another version of yourself. How do you not get that?
I did say frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
You remembered to include Gab, right?
Yeah.
Of course. There's no way I could abandon him. Let's rest for now. We'll figure things out when we wake up.
Like, okay. So, they have enough food to last for 10 months. But, like, you're still gonna run out of food at some point.
Does something...
And when you run out of food, you don't have a backup plan. Like, it's just, you're just for as dark as it sounds, you're just delaying the inevitable. you don't have a source of food to rely on. Once your food runs out, that's it. So it's just, again, just delaying the inevitable.
Seem different about this now?
Like what?
I thought there were balls inside here.
Maybe it was your imagination? Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it.
Will Diana eat the food? Find out next time on Zero Escape.
I knew you'd be in here.
I actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Do you know what this is?
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket for some reason. Phi's safe, right?
I truly wish that's true.
Like, you have nothing to do for 10 months. You're just... Ow.
Please, open the door! Open it!
Delaying the inevitable.
Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you,
This is
Zero?
just depressing to watch.
I know you're hiding somewhere. Just
Like, this is
watching
just...
us.
Like I said, it's just
You could at
depressing.
least tell us why. Zero! Zero!
Zero probably went home. Wow, getting really depressing here, game. Just sit in the bathroom and watch the shower.
I wonder how long
I can show you the
it's
world.
been now.
2 weeks.
2 weeks later.
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
It's so peaceful.
Really?
Does that sound...
Yeah, I kind of want this room, to be honest now. Like, I want to build this room. Just a room where the walls turn into a cloud projection. It just feels like you're floating. Like, I want this room.
There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes. No innocent children being abducted.
It's all going on in the outside world, though.
But at least this way, we don't have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful.
That's...
No horrible bosses, no annoying drama between coworkers. You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like, I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant. I got tired of seeing it.
You know, there's a great solution to that. Don't use social media. Like, to be honest, I don't have an Instagram, I don't have a Snapchat or anything like that. The only reason I even have a Twitter is, one, to give updates for the channel, like saying, hey, videos coming, editing progress, things like that. And two, news. Literally just, you know, following developers, game development studios, things like that, just updates on things. You know, the Halo Twitter, the Ace Attorney Twitter, which hasn't been active in freaking forever. Things like that, just Twitter accounts to give news, you know, things like that. That's literally the only reason I have it. It's not... I don't really use it to interact with people because I just have other means of doing that, you know, like texting people, calling people, and when it's finally safe to do so, which should hopefully be soon, with the vaccine and all that, I'm really hoping that things can finally get back to normal soon. I really, really missed seeing my friends, and my family, and just the people in my life that I love. I'm really hoping I get back to normal soon, but the point here is that I have other means of communicating with people and interacting with people outside social media. So I have a great solution for you here, Diana. Don't use it! I gotta say, it's some big brain plays on my end.
It's all just like this.
What? You...
That's...
You...
Do you know Materlinks, the blue bird?
Come on!
This is a music box using it as a motif.
You gave the thing to Luna, or you gave the thing to Diana that Luna had.
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Just my robot girlfriend from the future just happens to have that same thing. No big deal.
So, what about it is the same?
You know how, in the end, the bird was in Tiltil and Mytil's home all along? They traveled all across the world in search of it. This feels similar. I mean to say, happiness is closer than you think.
In this shelter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Diana, but your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the bluebird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will slip through your fingers the moment you believe you have it. It's implying that the process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Touche. Sorry.
You won't disappear, will you? Sigma?
What are they trying to do here? What are they trying to establish with these scenes? Because I thought they were. It seems like they're trying to imply that they might be starting to develop a romance. Wasn't the whole point that I thought that Diana and Phi were gonna. No? Was I just... Okay, I thought that's where they were going with that, but I guess...
Not gonna eat it?
I guess they went this route instead.
Hey!
Would you just...
What are you doing?
Why would you do that?
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Why would you Okay.
Diana!
We've been trapped in here for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
It's possible that she doesn't remember anything about it. I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us.
You're jumping to conclusions there.
Carlos and Junpei.
No.
And abandoned us.
No.
Just to escape on her own.
No.
Maybe Carlos voted for Q-Team because she
No, Carlos voted for Q-Team because Q-Team sucks.
Diana, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Half a month ago, you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yeah, Yesterday, today, it's all the same.
What did you
Same
expect?
scenery, the same
What did you expect? You are in survival mode right now.
Losing my mind. Ugh, it's all Rebecca's fault.
Who's Rebecca?
She was the head nurse.
Okay, cool. Cool story.
She was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment.
And what would that be, Sigma?
You're single now, but Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
Ah, yes. I just got divorced, so let me go join a death game. Brilliant.
Yes. But why do you know that?
When you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you. He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed. He screwed up at work, garnering a large debt, if I recall correctly. When the two of you dated, he came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around. He'd ask you for money, sex, and if you said no, he'd beat you black and
Jesus Christ.
He's even stopped by the hospital cafeteria. You were having lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DCOM. So you...
Stop! Stop it!
Yeah, maybe laying all that on here wasn't the best idea, Sigma. I get that you have to do it for exposition, but, like, seriously. I would ask how Sigma knows all that, but right now my mind is just racing with having heard all that. Like, Jesus Christ.
What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
Stop playing around.
Meanwhile, this stupid dog is still eating stupid dog food.
You should probably stop now.
Can't you leave me alone? Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here. Ugh. It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind of thing.
Stop talking your nonsense. Give it back.
No.
I said give it back.
Great. Now you
Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
What? You... What?
You're so silly. You thought I was serious? Like, I'd actually...
Okay. Okay, you're going insane.
I can't take it anymore! I'm so sick of this!
The camera's clipping through her skirt. And this stupid dog is just...
Hey, sleep with me?
What?
Do you hate me?
What? What is this
Of course not.
game?
Then sleep with me.
Wait a minute, game. Okay, I'm gonna just take a quick break. I'm gonna go walk around a bit. Okay, game. Okay, I don't. This is like not even something that I want to get like hysterically mad over. It's just. This is just like. How does this game go from like heart sinking into chest levels of, oh my god, what is this game? Levels of seriousness. With the whole story about her abusive ex-husband and how horrible that was. How do you go from that to immediately her losing her goddamn mind and being like, yeah, Sigma, why don't you sleep with me? Come on, sleep with me, Sigma. Come on, Siggy! I know! Siggy! Like, how do you just shift from one to...
Come on, hurry. Oh, I see. You don't have the ball.
No, I'd go with you're clearly drunk and not thinking rationally. How about we don't do this? That's probably what that's probably why he's not gonna say yes to this.
Coward. Then, how about... Won't you kill me?
That's...
Please.
Don't make
Kill
me
me.
choose. Don't do that.
What are you saying?
I'd rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this...
Just cut it out. Wait, where are you going?
I am just so confused. Wait! Oh my god, no! 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 Game? No! No! Do not go down this route! I can't believe I didn't see this before! Oh my god, game, no! No, don't do that, game! Game, you don't want to do that! You do not want to do that! Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I just had a thought. I just had a flash of insight. So, didn't Fi say something in one of the other timelines about how was it her dad or her mom? I need to know. I'm gonna cheat. I gotta look up the video. The brooch that Fi has is from her mother. It's the only memento she has of her mother. Her mother gave that brooch to her. She doesn't remember who her mother is. No, game, no, game, you don't want to go down this route. Game, for the love of God, you do not want to go down this route. Especially because if I'm right, oh my god, what I said. Oh my, what I said. Okay, remember when I said, in the whatever episode it was when I said when Diana and Fi were hugging and I said that I ship it, which I did 100% genuinely ship that. Well, if I'm right, oh my god, that comment in context. Okay, in case you're not picking up what I'm putting down here, I think because it is very deliberate that Sigma said that they have enough food to last 9 or 10 months. 9 or 10 months. 9 or 10 months. Diana has the brooch. The only thing that was the only thing she has left of Fi is the brooch. The brooch that Fi will ultimately be given to one day by her mother. Do you see where I'm going with this? I don't know if I'm right, and I hope to God that I'm just that I'm just going insane because of how this game is. But I think they might be trying to say that Sigma and Diana, at some point, because they have 9 months worth of food, are going to have sex, and that Diana is going to give birth to Phi. Which, if that's the route they're gonna go down, then oh my god, we just need to play it. We need to play this. Please let me be going insane. Let this just all be, like,
I'm sorry.
my imagination running wild because of how crazy the series
It's
is.
all my fault. Forgive me, Diana. I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter. You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sigma. I...
God damn it! God damn it! That's what they're gonna f***ing do! God, that's what they're doing. That's... Oh my god! I can't. By the way, you didn't need to close the lid to do that.
have a dream.
What if you couldn't open the
Wanna go
lid?
to the moon, right? You've been obsessed with it since you were a kid. Even your name, Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Hey, Sigma, can you tell me now why you know so much about me?
I've lived with you for 3 years, so I know almost everything about you.
Huh?
It's not your fault you don't understand. I'm talking about the future. But this history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's a different one. Okay, so hypothetically, let's say right now we're on this knee. If you continue on the path, you'll only reach the end of the right toes. You'll never go to the left ones. I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking nonsense
I
again.
can't believe it. I cannot believe that this is what they're doing.
Sigma? Are you really from the future?
You believe me?
Yeah, I do. I think it rather makes the dream better.
So, in case you aren't getting it,
I need to tell you something. Sigma,
don't say it. Don't
No,
say it.
Ruby.
Don't. Do not confirm my suspicions. Don't do it. I swear to God. Nine months. So, in case you're not getting it, Sigma is Phi's father! So allow me to say, for those of you who probably heard me say that I shipped Diana and Phi, that I officially retract that statement because apparently they're family! Oh. 11/16/2029. Exactly 9 months later. How did I not see this coming? I can't.
You did amazing, Diana. It's a healthy boy.
What?
wait! Hold on!
What?
Something...
0! Oh my God, it's 0!
There's another!
The twins' birthday! 5-0 sister?
Cute. You're so cute.
Wait! What?
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal twins? You didn't realize?
Well, I did have a hunch,
What?
but I couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter, as I'm just glad you gave birth safely. Even in a place like this.
It's all because of you, Sigma. Thank you.
Stop. I didn't do anything.
You gave me your food as soon as you knew.
Where do I even begin? Where?
You were the one who did all the work. Thank you. Truly. I couldn't be more
My
proud.
brain!
You know how people claim unconditional love? I hated that phrase. I thought it was a lie. I thought there's no way something like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone, in the back of my mind, I'm expecting recompense. Whether it be gratitude, praise, or for a higher power to approve of me. But now, I know. There really is such a thing as unconditional love in this world. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd give my life for them. Not for gratitude or praise. I don't believe in God, so it's not for God either. I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away. I just want them to be safe. And to survive. That's all I ask.
Okay, let me write that down. Hold on. So it was 11/16/29 is what that was, right? 11/16/29.
Gab, listen to me. You know that biscuit I just gave you? That was the last one. There's nothing else left. Thanks for everything. We've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You've saved me many times. So, thank you. Diana, I want to show you something. Follow me.
Actually, just in case I need the full thing. Not that I'm gonna forget it, but better safe than sorry. There's no chance in hell I'm gonna forget something this bonkers. But just in case.
The transporter's turned on.
10 months later.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely charged.
Sigma, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting.
That doesn't save them.
What?
That doesn't save them.
Don't worry. Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies.
Why would you?
stay behind after
They're
scan.
still gonna.
Then
Are you going to say it's pointless? We're out of food. If we simply do nothing. You understand? I'm sure you remember. But it'll take another 10 months to recharge.
so you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then?
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must hold
So your plan, your genius plan, is to send your children to some random location, your infant children, to some random location.
Then the past.
There's no point to send them to the near future. Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009.
You're gonna send infant children to a random point in time and just hope for the best.
Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy. And you would if it was a girl.
So we're gonna find out Zero's name.
Then we'll start with the boy.
I'm ready. Give it to me. Give me the name. Give me the name.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta?
Again, no chance of forgetting it, but I'm not taking any chances. Delta. That's our
My
name.
first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter,
Delta?
So that's Zero's name is Delta.
I like it.
And if you're confused as to how I've made the leap in logic, if you think I've made a leap in logic in saying that this is Zero right now, then allow me to give you my evidence. Remember when Phi said, I know it's not Zero, and we were all confused, like, wait, how do you know it's not Zero? This is the only thing that makes sense, is if her brother is Zero. If her brother is Zero, then she would obviously know, upon seeing the mask, upon seeing Mira, that it's obviously not her brother, so therefore can say with confidence it's not Zero. I can.
what about the girl?
Oddly enough, I was considering a Greek letter too. I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Also, wait, this is meaningless. They aren't gonna know what their names are.
Is it?
Phi. I'd like to name.
But they aren't gonna know that. This doesn't make any sense. They're not gonna know that. They can't retain that. They can't retain that information.
I think it's perfect.
Wherever you sit, they can't.
A wonderful name. Oh, hold on just a minute. We gave them their names. It wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
Okay, fine, fine. We still have the problem of what? Okay, Toy Story. Okay,
Rats.
literally Toy Story.
Phi's brooch.
Literally Toy Story. Writing the name on the box.
Yes.
Just write it on their clothes, for God's sake. Why would you? Okay.
And Delta, I want to give him this.
The Blue Bird music box. Are you ready? Let's begin.
I don't even know what to say. Is that... Are we gonna get credits? Is that the end? Have we finally reached another ending in this goddamn game? Are credits gonna roll? Holy shit! I can't, I don't even, So Sigma is Phi's father. And Diana is Phi's mother. Okay. So, there's like so many problems we have to go through. I don't even know where to start. We'll start with the stuff that's self-contained in that timeline. So, first of all, they decided to get pregnant and have a kid when they're trapped underground with a limited supply of food, when anything could have gone wrong. Anything with that food supply could have gone wrong. They could have miscalculated. They may not have had enough food. And the fact of the matter is that it doesn't really, like, yes, okay, so the resolution to that is, hey, we're going to send our children to the surface, and then they'll get to live their life, but you're still, you can't do anything to save the children that are still in the goddamn bunker. They're still not alive. They still die. You still condemn those two children to death. Those two infant babies, you condemned them to death because you didn't think for half a second about the food supply. You just decided, look, there's a pot right there. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. So, okay, so there's that, right? There's the fact that they didn't think about anything, and then they had to send them to the surface. So now let's talk about that. So their plan is send them to the surface, where they're going to be all by themselves, with nothing. They cannot possibly survive up there. Unless you literally teleport them into some random person's home. And even if you do that, what do you think the odds are that they're going to actually say, hey, let's just take on two infant children, why not? So that doesn't make any sense. So there's all that. And then there's also the fact that, just like from a storytelling perspective, it's like, really? Sigma and Diana are gonna be Phi's parents. You can't be serious. That's the direction you want to take this. Okay. I mean, I guess instead of it being a brother-sister dynamic, I guess it does technically make more sense as a father-son dynamic, but still, like, wow. Just wow. And if you say, oh, where's the criticism? You're just saying you don't like it that he's their father? Okay. Well, if that doesn't fly for you, then how about try this one on for size? Remember in when this game was making fun of Back to the Future because Back to the Future is an 80s movie, doesn't make any sense, and they were cataclysmically wrong? Well, remember when I also mentioned a bootstrap paradox in that game? With the whole, hey, how did Radical 6 get out before they came to the test site, meaning the only way Radical 6 could have gotten out is if they had already, the only way it could have gotten out is if it had already gotten out, and then they went back in time to stop it and then caused it to get out. That's a bootstrap paradox. Well, guess what? They have another one. Because if I'm right in that Zero is Delta, which I'm almost 100% positive that he is at this point, then that is another bootstrap paradox. Because even if you just completely throw out the window the insanity of Sigma and Diana giving birth to Phi and Zero, let's ignore that. Zero cannot be born without himself ensuring that he will be birthed, and he cannot ensure that unless he is born. Because he's only born because he called everyone here, or he invited everyone here to this decision game. And that decision game is what leads Sigma and Diana to give birth to Phi and Zero, which means that he can't be born if he doesn't call everyone here to ensure that he's going to be born, and he can't ensure he's going to be born if he isn't already born. It's word salad, I know, but it's also a bootstrap paradox, and that is what this game just freaking did. I don't even... Achievement unlocked, a silver lining. Wow. That was something. So I guess next time we'll go do the other part of this, which is the only thing we can even go to right now, so I don't even know at this point. That was just... This game is getting insane. I mean, not that it wasn't already, but we're kicking it up several notches now. Alright. Well, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Oh, wait. No, there's no more time. I was gonna... Oh, we can't do it anyway. I was gonna say we'll quickly go back to Q Team and input Delta, because I guarantee you that's the name we're looking for. But then I realized, oh wait, we can't go back to anything other than this fragment, so that doesn't work. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that when we break out of this linear path and we can actually go back to that fragment. That'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. Goodbye.